Are you afraid of expressing your true feelings? Do you lack confidence when you speak or sing in public? To see me now, you probably wouldn't believe how difficult it's been for me to express my true feelings even to my best friend, let alone to an audience. Hello, my name is Rhonda Ohlson. I work with people who have difficulty expressing their needs, their wants, their desires, and their feelings. What I have found is that people often have a reluctance to expressing what they really feel due to a variety of fears they have about the consequences. But what they really want is to be fully expressive of their true nature so that they are loved and accepted just the way they are. And what I'd like to share with you today are 4 important discoveries that I have made to help release these blocks to self-expression. I have found these discoveries have helped me personally and have also helped many of my clients. But first, let me tell you about myself. I have been through my own difficult times and dark night of the soul. I was raised in an environment where I was afraid to express what I really felt for fear of being harmed, for fear of being shamed, for fear of being punished, and for fear of not being loved. For the past 30 years, I have immersed myself in a practice called the Feldenkrais Method. The Feldenkrais Method works on retraining the brain so that we can function using all of our cells and enables us to let go the limitations of our past. Through this personal training in my life, I've developed a lot of confidence in learning to express myself and also in helping others express their authentic self. I've come a long way from the 9-year-old little girl who was frozen in fear when she had to stand up in front of the school and speak, and ran off the stage feeling so ashamed and determined that she would never ever speak in public again. Do I still get triggered? Yes, I do. In fact, this last week, I was so terrified of doing this talk that I fell over twice. But fortunately, I had the tools that enabled me to be here in front of you today and to let my true power and star qualities shine. And this is what I would love to share this with you today. These discoveries that I have made. Many times in the past, I could just hear my dad's voice saying, "It's not perfect, you'll never be good enough." And that used to stop me in my tracks before I even got started. But there was a turnaround. And that came when I realized that all the thoughts that I ever thought, all the feelings I ever felt were stored in my body, and they were distorting my authentic voice. So what I'd like to do with you now is share with you 4 points to help your true colours shine. And these 4 points make up the word STAR. S is for shine, your beliefs. T is for trust in yourself. A is for align your spine. And R is for reprogramming your survival fears. The first point is the letter S, which stands for shine. Shine the light on the limiting beliefs and blockages that you have, and discover how they are expressed in your body. So there are lots of limiting beliefs that we have about ourselves that we've learnt when we were little. I'm not good enough. It's not safe for me to express what I really feel. I'm going to hurt somebody if I actually speak up. And what we can do is develop a pattern of holding on to our feelings and really end up with a belly full of resentment. But the good news is we can learn to change these beliefs. A very simple little technique is just to ask the question, what would I need to believe about myself to, for example, be afraid to say to my partner what I'm really feeling, that I need some space away from him or her. The second point is the letter T for trust. Trusting ourselves. How do we do this? When we are unsure of ourselves and feel anxious, if we can build a solid base of support that we can trust so that we can stand on our own 2 feet, it will help us to speak with confidence and power. If we don't have this solid base of support, what happens is that the muscles around the throat constrict and our voice becomes thin and shaky, and we feel even more unsure of ourselves. Imagine a situation where you are afraid to express what you're really feeling. How grounded do you feel? Where is your breath? What happens in your throat? And can you make a sound to express those feelings? Like a ooh sound. And now I'm just going to show you a very quick, simple technique to change this situation. So if you're somewhere and you're nervous, all you have to do is breathe into your belly, bend your knees, and press your feet into the floor and make the sound ooh. So let's have a go. So breathing into your belly, bending your knees, imagining that you're a tree with your roots going down into the earth, and taking a breath into your belly, and on the out breath pushing through your feet and making a sound ooh. Now on a scale of 1 to 10, how is that? Of course, in your own life you won't want to be saying ooh when you're wanting to speak up for yourself. We've just used this as an example so that we can see you before and after, and in your own life you will be using your own words. The third point in our star is the letter A, and A is for align. Align your spine in its spiral design. The spine is designed, it has a mathematical formula that is the spiral pattern, and this is how we're designed to move, in a spiral pattern. And when we move in this spiral pattern, our spine has length and strength, and it enables us to be in a place where we can be present and totally supporting our voice. So I'd like to do with you now some little Feldenkrais movements to help you align the spine. And a very, very simple movement to do, and it's very easy to remember. All you need to remember is how you reach out for something that you want, like an apple on a tree, and bring it to your mouth. You reach out for something and you bring it to your mouth. So let's do that now. Reaching out and bringing it back, and reaching out and bringing it back. And you can feel that as your arm twists in this spiral pattern, so your back twists in this spiral pattern. And we could even reach up for our star in this spiral pattern. So we're reaching for the star in this spiral pattern, reaching for the star and reaching for the star. And stand and feel yourself now, and that sense of presence and length and strength that you have with this within your spine that can now support your voice. The fourth point in our star is the letter R for release, releasing of survival fears. Our body has survival mechanisms that come into play to protect us. For example, in our throat, to stop us choking, we constrict our throat. But sometimes this mechanism comes into play for other reasons. We get choked up. We don't know how to express ourselves. When I was 9 years old and froze in front of the whole school when I had to give a speech, I didn't realise how I constricted my larynx. And now I know that it's as simple as a smile to release the constriction in the larynx. So let's try this now. Just have a big smile, and as you're smiling, imagine that you're smelling a rose or some other beautiful scent, and feel how the back of your throat just opens and your neck lengthens. And let's make a sound and listen to the sound of your voice now. We have just looked at 4 key areas to help you speak with confidence and clarity and express your true self by looking at this acronym of the STAR. STAR, the letter S, shining the light on your beliefs, and releasing the blockages in your thinking and in your feelings and in your body. The letter T, trusting yourself by building a firm foundation of support in your body so that your voice can feel held. The letter A, align your spine in its divine design to create that length and strength so that you feel the presence and power to support your voice. And the letter R for release, releasing your survival fears with a simple smile. Imagine what it would be like if you could speak with clarity and honesty to your partner and say what you're really feeling. Imagine what it would be like if you could speak up to your boss and ask for that raise, or express concerns you have about the workplace environment. Imagine what it would be like if you could stand up and speak your heart's desires in public and express what you're really feeling and what you really want to say. Imagine what it would be like if you could sing with power and passion and sing your heart out. So what we've looked at today is obviously a little taster, giving you very simple little techniques that can make a difference to your voice. And I know that you are interested in learning how to express your voice because you're here with me watching this video today. And so I'd like to offer you something very special. I'd like to offer you a free strategy session that's a whole hour's time with me to look personally at your own challenges with your voice and dreams that you have about your own self-expression. In this session we will map out a plan, look and see where your difficulties are, where your blind spots are, and what can help you to express yourself fully and authentically. This strategy session is for motivated people with a strong desire to express themselves fully and authentically. I look forward to helping you discover your star power, expressing your authentic voice. Thank you.